When Xiaomi first announced that they're going to be working with Google to produce a stock Android Mi phone, it was really amazing that a company like them, who held on to their ideologies and beliefs so strongly, was going to allow an outsider to work on their phone. Thus, the Mi A1 was born, and it was a great phone. Now, fast forward to the present, the company announced the Mi A2. And perhaps the saying that too many cooks spoil the soup is right when it comes to the Mi A2. So let's check it out in our review. Similar to the A1, the Mi A2 comes with an all-aluminium body which gives it its nice and solid feel. It's a shame they decided to remove the headphone jack, but at least they provided a USB Type-C to 3.5mm adapter in the box. On the front is a 5.99-inch Full HD display, and it is really nice to see that there is no notch on this phone. The bezels, however, are slightly big, and you might see it as a distraction or to place your hand to grip the phone while it's in landscape mode. The screen has rather decent color reproductions, but it won't compete with the likes against of other phones as it just does not reach that vibrant enough color. Again, similar to the A1, the A2 comes with an IR blaster which has no issues working with all my appliances, and it does not require you to unlock your phone to use the remote as long as you put the phone to sleep while the remote menu is open. Moving on to the specs, the Mi A2 comes with a strong mid-range processor, the Snapdragon 660 processor, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Now, when I first got the phone, there were no issues with the performance, but after a while I started to notice lags and slowdowns, especially when it comes to opening up WhatsApp messages. Occasionally it does not load up Facebook, but usually a restart would get rid of these issues. However, it will still return after a few days. It is smooth when it comes to navigating around the interface, and this is probably thanks to the stock Android experience that comes with the phone. It is also nice that the phone comes with no pre-installed apps or apps that are constantly running in the background or behind the scenes other than the remote and the camera app. When it comes to gaming, it can keep up with the likes of PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9. Granted, you don't really mind turning down the graphics to medium, but less demanding games will run with no issues on this phone. When playing PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9, I did feel the phone heating up towards the top side. Now, for some of you, you might feel uncomfortable with the heat, so the only option is to turn down the graphics to low. Even though this phone is a stock Android experience, Xiaomi has managed to retain their camera app, so you'll be getting the features and familiar interface that you have seen in other MIUI Xiaomi phones. The phone comes with a dual rear camera with a configuration of 12MP plus 20MP sensors. I was quite impressed with the qualities of these cameras. The details were sharp and color reproduction is very decent. It was obvious that they put a lot of effort into these cameras, and it definitely paid off. Although the low light shot had some visible noise, the details are still fairly good, and you can still make out most of the details in the shot. The front houses a 20MP camera, and I'm pretty impressed with this camera as well. Colors are nice and details are actually very impressive. You can still make out the strands of hair on both my head and my beard. I really like the overall natural shot that the selfie camera produces. Another part of this phone that impresses me is its speakers. It can get pretty loud, but it still does not distort. It might not be the best speakers for you to listen to music on, but if you are watching a movie or playing a game and your headphones or earphones are not anywhere near you, you can still pretty much enjoy your content through the speakers. The battery life on this phone really disappointed me. I would expect that a stock Android phone will come with one of the best, if not a decent battery life. It comes with a 3000 mAh battery, but during my use of playing games, sending text messages and browsing Facebook, I find myself charging the phone as soon as I get home from work, or I would have to charge it by dinner time. It does help that it supports Quick Charge 3.0, but I honestly expected better battery life from this phone. So guys, there you have it. That is the review of the Mi A2. Now, for what this phone offers is pretty decent. You get some good cameras and performance is not too bad. So if you are interested in picking up this phone, the 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage version retails for 999 ringgits, while the 6GB RAM version and 128GB of storage retails for 1199 ringgits. So guys, if you like this video, do give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because we take out videos like this every single week. And of course guys, I will see you in the next video. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, not okay, not too bad. Fuck, that's so lame.